I'm exploring the wonders of Albania, and next I'm off into the highlands. My next wonder's a bit of an adventure to get to because it is the magnificent Albanian Alps. These mountains are part of a 1,000-kilometre range stretching through the north of the country into Kosovo and Montenegro. They're home to remote communities with formidable reputations. Officially, these are called the Albanian Alps, but locals here describe them as the accursed mountains, partly because in legend malign spirits inhabited this place, but also through history. If an invading army made it over those peaks, then local communities knew there was trouble ahead. The village of Theth was settled centuries ago by a tribe of Albanian highlanders called the Shela. Echoes of their tradition survive and are still respected. The Shela were a tribe who were renowned for their cunning, wily resourcefulness. And also, like many of the tribes around here, they ferociously followed a kind of medieval code of conduct called Kanun law. Handed down orally and fiercely adhered to, Kanun covered every aspect of life. But most notorious was Jacamare, the blood feud. I know this all looks incredibly idyllic now, but Kanun law was really hardcore. It was basically a kind of system of honour killings. So if you offended someone, then they had the right to kill you or a member of your family. And horrifically, in the 19th century, when travellers made it here, they said that at least a quarter of all deaths were as a result of Jacamare. This imposing kula, or lock-in tower, was built as a sanctuary for those with a price on their head. Hi, are you Kim?
Fine.
Hi, nice, you have a lovely dog. Hello.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Kim's family are its guardians. OK. Upstairs?
Yeah.
Kim, how long has your family been in charge of this tower?
Familja ime, ne kemi trashëgimi brez pas brezi. Kjo ka 389 vite që është ndërtue. Dhe, kjo ishte kungujimit ose pajtimit.
So if there's somebody here and he's murdered somebody else in the village, and then they've brought him here kind of for protection and to work out if there's going to be a reconciliation, how long would he spend here in this tower?
Në qoftë se mrena 15 ditësh nuk u pajtoshin, ka pas 3 ditë besë me u largue, o me shku më guju shtëpi, o me u largu nga fshati, ose mund tjetërit ka qenë me hik moneve, i kanë pas qujt kaçaknat ku.
At times, whole villages and tribes were caught up in blood feuds, which could last for generations. Do you think that any elements of Kanun law exist here? I mean, so there are kind of the sort of spirit of it. Does that still survive?
Yes. Po, kanuni na ka dhënë shumë gjëra pozitive. Kanuni I atëhershëm na ka dhënë bujarin, na ka dhënë pritjen edhe respektin. Nga shtëpia të dal më I kënaqur. Edhe me këtë rast unë ju ftoj të pim nga një kafe.
And I've got a funky feeling that if you're inviting me for a drink, is it going to involve some homemade raki?
Super.
Is it? Great. That sounds perfect. Now refreshed, I'm in for a treat. Traditional folk music is an enduring part of Albanian identity, especially in the mountain regions of the north. Kang Keshnikish, or Songs of Heroes, are epic legendary poems accompanied by the single-stringed lahoot, and Janus is one of Albania's last lahoot players.
Se me kong trim ato po min gjallë.
Knuf zemra.
Whoa, bravo! What were you singing about?
Kjo pra ishte ja me plotësua, e kam plotësua në vargje, sepse lahuta tash dhe kanga që i knonte ati dëshmorit, që i binte për atë dhe, ata i knonin kangën dhe kjo i vritte, bashkonte dhe popullin, i frymzonte se i bashkonte, për të marrë forca, për të riorganizua. E kë kangë kam kriju vetë si mas legjendave.
Jonuzi është një nga këngëtarët lahutarët më të mirë që ka trojës shqiptare.
So how old were you when you learnt to play?
73.
Kur ke mësu?
Kur kam mësu 7 vjeç thash. Edhe unë si
Lahutar.
Si lahutar, por si bartës i babës dhe gjyshit.
It's amazing for me to hear this because it sounds like, do you know Odysseus and the Odyssey and Homer, that they sang these beautiful epic poems always to a stringed instrument? That was like 3,500 years ago. So it feels like travelling in time, being here, listening to you.
Në falë si u më të roba, thoi, por jam shumë.
Say dy ora, më mirë për zotin dy.
Cut off from much of the country by the harsh terrain, time-honoured traditions thrive. But it's only now that the Highlanders' tribal origins are becoming clearer. 40 kilometres downriver is Lake Coman. Brand new excavations in these mountains are revealing insights to the lives of Albania's medieval Highlanders. Archaeologist Levan Albani is one of the country's leading historical experts. What a stunning place to excavate. It feels to me remote here, but what is it that you're excavating?
So there are medieval people, medieval Albanians, and the especially early medieval communities, which are extremely rich. And we have churches, we have protection walls, houses, and then we have huge graveyards.
If you've got a huge settlement like that, how are they making their money up here?
By working and selling metals.
Yeah.
And they were very good shepherds. Also, they are placed on such important roads. They were very frequented.
It's a good life out here. I'm dying to see, because I can see you've got an iPad. Have you got any images of the things you've discovered?
Yes. These are of the 8th, 9th century, and most part of it comes from the Caliphate, very far away. There were Arabs who controlled this trade.
That's so cool. So they're here and they're wearing jewellery that comes right the way from, it could have come from Baghdad or northern Italy.
It's wonderful, and we hope to bring light on the Middle Ages.
This is an unexpected bonus, and I'm very excited. It's obviously something I had to share with you. I've been allowed to come into the storerooms to see some of those beautiful finds that are coming out of the Kamani digs. So these are things that belong to the North Albanian tribes. They come from different areas, from different graves, and also from different centuries. But one of the loveliest from the 10th century CE is this. Look at this. Beautiful ring that has an eagle as a symbol on it. So we know that eagles were used as a kind of symbol, a logo, a brand, if you like, for the tribes here. And isn't it fantastic that the symbol for Albania on the flag is a double-headed eagle? And that women and men who lived here on this site over 1,000 years ago, because this is from the 10th century CE, they would have worn this eagle symbol with huge pride and as a sense of real belonging. And that sense of belonging still endures among the people I've met here. The majestic Albanian Alps are a treasure because of their spectacular scenery, but also because of the wealth of stories that they hold. This is a place where bards still sing tales of heroes of old and of myths and legends, and where time itself almost feels as though it stood still.